The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champion. Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Ball handed to the running back. He's brought down out at the 46. Second down after that run on the previous play.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it down the right side. And the outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. Try and muscle for the first down. And it'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Quick pass, the catch is made. Breaking free at the 35. Here he goes. Setting the tone early for how about the execution, opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his... Loses the football. The scramble is on. The Sun Devils offense gets their first crack now. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Takes the handoff. It's Brown. Gets the first and still running. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines.
Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Backed up the 6-yard line. It's second and long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Short pass finds the tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. And he'll drop back here on third down. Nice grab. It's Johnson. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Sun Devils come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And the Sun Devils will have to kick it away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Offense comes out to start this drive. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. This one will be fair caught. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And he just throws it away there. Safe move and nobody open. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. A play action looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. And the Sun Devils come to the line in a hurry up.
Now, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because
Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. They're standing there, gets hit again.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments or this thing could snowball.
Looking deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. And the single back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
2nd down play coming up. And here's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. A new set of downs after that completion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Now here comes the bunch formation. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And the quarterback keeps it here.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. They get him, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel. And the Sun Devils will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
So they have to come up with something here on 3rd down at the completion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Heading left after the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. Off play action. He's looking to throw. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corralling for no gain. And the Sun Devils will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. On the run, he'll let it go. What a catch. Heads up off the deflection. The senior with an outstanding grab there. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10.
You know, we've seen this guy make a lot of plays, but one of the things that really stands out to me is his desire to want to come down with the ball. Here, the ball is deflected. Instead of giving up on the play, he still has that desire to come up with the catch to help his quarterback out.
It's a shotgun run call. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Crucial third down play right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks like he's going to run it. He's got enough for the first down and still going. The Sun Devils keep the football on the move.
What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the first down. And most importantly, he slides at the end of the play. Lots of time left in this one, so he's got to protect himself.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. On third down, he drops to throw. The sure hands. It's Johnson. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. A pop pass on the jet sweep. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll run it here. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Crucial third down play coming up. They'll try to run for the first down. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Looking for a receiver. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Bootleg looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Quick throw over the middle. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Heavy pressure, he lets it go.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be real. Trapped again in the pocket. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The Sun Devils will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. We'll see what he can do with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Offense ready to start this drive. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here's a target, and it's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it falls incomplete. So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. Weather's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go in this Big 12 championship. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and what could be a finish to this Big 12 championship they'll be talking about for a long, long time.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And is fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Now, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
And the Sun Devils will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. They call the counter play here. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of a play. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
They punted 4 times already on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. Grab behind the line, it's Brown. And they bring him down. Blocker's not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. The Sun Devils will bring their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. Choosing to return the punt. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And he's got it again. Fights through the tackler. And the freshman brings him down quickly. 3rd down coming up after that running play. Make it to the marker. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
On first down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
This is why you don't predetermine what to do with the ball as a quarterback. He wants to throw this as he rolls out to his right, but instead he keeps his eyes downfield, recognizes there's nobody open, so instead he decides to become the runner, and he's a real threat when he has the ball in his hands.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. First down here for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return. Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Takes a quick grab. Makes the first down, but Posey, nice big hit there at the end. And the Sun Devils looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
This is the advantage, in my opinion, of having that big body tight end. He took a big shot, held on to the football for a first down. This toughness cannot be taken for granted.
He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. They can't stop him. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. There's the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. So getting nothing on first down makes it second and goal from the 8. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. In the pocket breaking down. Choked over the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. Kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They look to throw it here on second down. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
A tough situation with the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Fires it to the wideout. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Pre-snap motion from the offense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. They come up on first down. Clock running, final minute here of the third quarter. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away, and that's now going to bring up third down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Pressure is coming. He's got it near the end zone.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pass rush closing in.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Makes the ground. It's Brown. Nobody can bring him down. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Sun Devils will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Sun Devils pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense is not giving up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game.
Touchdown, Sun Devils. Too much speed for the defense.
But if somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown, there's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense on the field to take over. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. First down, looking for more now. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Yeah, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
As a quarterback, you see a one-on-one matchup, you want to get the ball out to your receiver, hope he can shake that tackle and get upfield for some good yards. Man, this corner made a great play after that reception.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Boy, a questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down. This drive keeps going. A new set of downs after that completion.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence in what he can do.
They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead, but instead they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Well, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With a conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
Looks like he's going to bring this out. Returner tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
He dumps it off to the tight end. What a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Gets rid of it on the move. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Locates the tight end. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Here's the 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. That picks up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 39. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to chuck it again. Quick completion to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up early. He'll drop back here on 3rd down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. And the Sun Devils with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout, the tuck strategy.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Setting the back in motion. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion. The Sun Devils hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. The Sun Devils will line up now. It's first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense facing second and goal. Now he just comes up and spikes it to stop the clock. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Quick throw to the left. Catch made down inside the 10. And the defense takes a timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes a quick catch.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. And the Sun Devils looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback spikes the ball to stop the clock. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. Now the screen doesn't produce a first down. Good work by the defense. Now it's fourth down. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 to become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.